Welcome to Homework Lib.
Hi, so here we're going to have a gas which is going to expand at constant pressure of 1.01 atmospheres, and we're going to have that this gas is going to do a work corresponding to 150 joules. So we're given the initial volume of the gas, and we want to know what is going to be the final volume. So over here, what we need to do is remember that for a gas that is expanding, the work is going to be equal to P times delta V. Over here, remember that according to the sign convention, we're going to have minus P delta V, but we can directly say that since the gas is the one performing the work, then the sign of the work is going to be negative, meaning that it is going to be lower than zero. Regardless, the calculation is going to be the same. At the end of the day, the change of volume is going to be equal to 150 joules divided by the pressure of 1.01 atmospheres. Now, over here, we're going to notice quite quickly that we cannot do this operation directly, and we're going to need to employ a conversion factor since joules is going to be on the International System of Units and atmospheres are not. So over here, we need to use the conversion factor, which tells us that 1 atmosphere corresponds to 101,325 pascals. Remember that a pascal is equal to a newton per cubic meter. This is going to give us a volume corresponding to, sorry, Pascal is Newton over meter squared, and since joules is going to be equal to newtons times meter, then joules over Pascal, it would be equal to Newton meter over meter squared, which gives us cubic meter. So over here, our result would be equal to 1.4657 276 times 10 to the minus 3 cubic meters, but we want our result finally in milliliters, so we're going to employ some conversion factors in order to get our final answer. Let's begin by writing down this number again. Over here, I'm not cutting off the significant digits yet. We're going to do that at the very end. We know that in 1 cubic meter, we're going to have 1,000 liters, and that in 1 liter, we're going to have 1,000 milliliters. So the final result that we would get is going to be equal to 1,465.728 milliliters. This would be our final volume. Over here, we can round it up as 1,465.73 milliliters. And this is going to be equal to the change of volume, which is final volume minus initial volume. Thus, the final volume would be equal to this quantity plus the initial volume, which is 68 milliliters. Which gives us 1,533.73 milliliters. This is going to be our final volume. And with that, it would be all. Thank you very much and have a good one.